With no canvas. Subscribe right now.
With no canvas. Paul Roberts here. 122 VHS tapes over 6 years. I can't wait to share them. We've got skits, we've got music, we've got daily life, we've got snippets of the past, we've got all kinds of things to share. Art school and beyond. And then we go into the life that we're now living as artists and what that means. Where this took us all. I have lived my whole life as an artist, but I just couldn't afford in my life to do this without having some type of compensation because I'd have to take my life away from my regular career. When YouTube finally started paying with the monetization, it makes it where it's worth my time to go to all this trouble to make all this stuff happen. I've made 11 cents. I need to be able to make this worth it for me and all the time it takes to put all this stuff on here. I've been working at this for over a month already. I've made 11 cents. Yay! You know why that means something? I'll tell you why. When I got out of college, I went straight into being married. I went straight into a career. Waited 10 years to have kids, but still, everything I did, everything I applied myself to, everything was going good until the towers fell. Then, everything dried up. And right around then, the .com and everything with this YouTube stuff and all the phones and all this stuff happened. It took about 15 years before I said, you know what? Now I'm going to go back into video. And I'm going to do this type of thing again, but I should have done it in the first place. I'm going to put this stuff out there for the world to enjoy. But this is a lot of volume and material to work with. It takes a lot of attention and a lot of time. To make 11 cents isn't that great. So I need you to subscribe to this, make it worth my while to do this, to share this with the world. All I want to do is have this be an additional thing over and above what I do with my art, to share and have it at least a little bit pay for itself. Tell your friends to subscribe. I don't care if they were there at the school with us. What, there were 2,000 people maybe? That's not enough. We need to get people involved. We need to get people seeing what this is. We need to get people looking back into the past and saying, hey, I can't find this anywhere else. I knew we were going to do something with this. I just didn't know what. We waited for evolution of time to happen. We waited for video production to come into a realm where we can share it with people. Back in 1985, we were sitting in our living room, and anybody we might invite over to a party or have a little dinner or whatever, they're the only people that could watch it. This was how we did the YouTube thing. We didn't watch television. There wasn't anything on that an art student would be interested in television anyway. So we would sit there and we would watch these videos. Now we're sharing them with the rest of the world. Most of the time what we did wasn't polished. Everything was new back then. We didn't know what we were going to do with any of this stuff, but we're sharing it. Sometimes we put together a little production and it wasn't very good, but hey, it was a production. Everything else is mostly footage, different things like that, but it's something that nobody else has. This is something that goes back into time. This shows you a snippet of your life and other people like you. What were things like before you had a phone all the time and you were constantly like, well, you know what you do? You relate to the people right next to you. You'd go ahead and bring them over to your house and say, sit down. I'm not going to send you something. You come to my house, take a look, have a seat. We're going to have a party and we're going to have people watching on the TV what we've done. This is the original YouTubers. This is what the original YouTubers did. Sharing what we did then with the world now.
With no canvas. Subscribe right now.